The allure of rustic kitchen design lies in its ability to transform even the smallest cooking space into a warm, inviting haven that recalls the comfort of countryside living. As urban dwellings become increasingly compact, homeowners are discovering creative ways to incorporate the charm of rural aesthetics into their limited kitchen spaces, proving that size need not compromise style. In today's fast-paced world, the rustic kitchen serves as more than just a cooking space. It becomes a sanctuary where modern convenience meets timeless charm.
Before we delve into our exploration, allow us to extend a warm welcome back to Amica Studio. For those joining us for the first time, we invite you to subscribe for more captivating insights into home and interior design inspiration.
The essentials of rustic small kitchens, maximizing space with stylish countryside charm. The key to successfully implementing rustic elements in a small kitchen lies in understanding how to maximize both functionality and aesthetic appeal while maintaining an authentic country feel. This first installment of our two-part series focuses on the fundamental elements that create the foundation for a rustic small kitchen. We'll explore how thoughtful material choices, strategic design decisions, and clever space utilization can help you achieve that coveted country charm without overwhelming your compact space. One. Natural wood elements, the heart of rustic design. In rustic kitchen design, wood serves as the cornerstone material that sets the tone for the entire space. For small kitchens, the key lies in strategic placement and thoughtful selection of wooden elements. Consider incorporating exposed wooden beams to draw the eye upward, creating an illusion of height while adding authentic architectural character to your space. Open shelving crafted from reclaimed wood offers both practical storage and visual appeal, allowing you to display cherished items while maintaining an airy feel. When selecting wood finishes, opt for materials that show natural grain patterns and wear marks. These imperfections tell a story and add genuine rustic charm without overwhelming your compact space. The beauty of wood in small rustic kitchens lies in its versatility. From butcher block countertops to vintage breadboards displayed as wall art, wooden elements can serve multiple purposes while maintaining design cohesion. Mix different wood tones thoughtfully, but keep the overall palette harmonious to avoid visual clutter. For the aspiring designer looking to master wooden elements in a small rustic kitchen, here's an invaluable tip: maintain visual cohesion by limiting your wood tones to a maximum of 3 different shades. This strategic approach prevents the space from feeling overwhelmed while ensuring a harmonious flow throughout your kitchen design. When sourcing products for your wood-focused design, consider investing in key pieces that make a significant impact. Beautifully weathered reclaimed barnwood floating shelves provide both storage and visual interest, while pine butcher block countertops offer durability with authentic charm. Complete the look with carefully chosen accessories like vintage wooden utensil holders and distressed wood cabinet fronts that bring character to everyday items. Two. Vintage hardware, thoughtful details that matter. In a compact kitchen, every detail contributes to the overall aesthetic, and hardware presents an excellent opportunity to reinforce rustic charm. Aged copper poles, wrought iron handles, and antique brass hinges can transform basic cabinetry into character-rich features that anchor your design scheme while occupying minimal space. Consider mixing different styles of vintage-inspired hardware to create an authentic, collected over time appearance. Light switch plates and outlet covers in weathered finishes offer subtle ways to extend the rustic theme to every corner of your kitchen. These small changes can have a significant impact on the overall feel of your space. Wall-mounted pot racks and utensil holders in aged metal serve double duty as both storage solutions and architectural elements. When selecting hardware, look for pieces with patinas that suggest years of loving use. These details add authenticity to your rustic design while maintaining functionality. For those seeking to perfect their hardware selections, professional designers suggest focusing on finishes that will naturally patinate over time. This forward-thinking approach ensures your kitchen's character will deepen and evolve, creating an increasingly authentic rustic atmosphere with each passing year. The market offers a wealth of hardware options that perfectly complement a rustic aesthetic. Start with antique copper bin poles and wrought iron cabinet knobs as your primary pieces, then layer in vintage-style door latches for functional charm. Don't overlook the smaller details. Aged brass light switch covers can transform these necessary fixtures into design elements that contribute to your kitchen story. 3. Space-saving storage solutions with rural charm. Storage presents both a challenge and an opportunity in small rustic kitchens. Traditional farmhouse storage methods, such as hanging herbs to dry or displaying preserved goods on open shelves, can be adapted for modern use while maintaining authentic charm. Wall-mounted pegboards painted in muted tones offer flexible storage while nodding to vintage tool organization systems. Incorporate woven baskets and vintage crates as both storage solutions and decorative elements. These natural materials add texture and warmth while keeping essentials organized and easily accessible. Consider installing a ceiling-mounted pot rack or creating a custom spice storage system using mason jars and wooden wall brackets. Look for furniture pieces that serve multiple functions, such as a vintage kitchen table with built-in storage drawers or a repurposed hutch that provides both display space and closed storage. The key is to choose pieces that maximize functionality while maintaining the rustic aesthetic. A designer's secret to maximizing small kitchen spaces lies in the strategic use of vertical real estate. Professional kitchen designers recommend installing a thoughtful combination of open and closed storage solutions at varying heights. This approach not only creates captivating visual interest but also ensures every inch of wall space serves a purpose in your storage strategy. To implement this vertical storage solution effectively, consider investing in a carefully curated selection of storage elements. Start with versatile wall-mounted wooden pegboards that offer flexible organization options, then incorporate vintage-style wire baskets for accessible storage with visual appeal. Complement these with galvanized metal storage containers for a touch of industrial charm, and finish with rustic wooden crates that can be both displayed and utilized for storage. Four. Farmhouse sinks and fixtures, statement pieces that work. A farmhouse sink serves as a focal point in any rustic kitchen, and even in small spaces, it can make a dramatic impact. Choose a single bowl design that maximizes utility while maintaining traditional appeal. Modern materials like fireclay offer the look of vintage porcelain with enhanced durability and easier maintenance. Faucets present another opportunity to incorporate rustic charm through thoughtful selection. Bridge-style faucets in oil-rubbed bronze or brushed brass add authentic character while providing modern functionality. Consider adding a wall-mounted pot filler to save counter space while incorporating another element of traditional kitchen design. When selecting fixtures, focus on pieces that combine vintage aesthetics with modern efficiency. Industrial-style task lighting, traditional-look cabinet hardware, and period-appropriate window treatments can all contribute to the overall rustic feel while ensuring your kitchen functions effectively for contemporary living. A crucial insight from experienced kitchen designers centers on the selection of appropriately scaled fixtures. When incorporating a farmhouse sink into a small kitchen, choose a model slightly smaller than standard size. This thoughtful scaling ensures you maintain proper proportions while preserving valuable counter space, creating a harmonious balance between form and function. The market offers an excellent selection of products perfectly suited for small rustic kitchens. Begin with a carefully sized fireclay farmhouse sink as your centerpiece, then complement it with a bridge-style faucet in a vintage finish that adds authentic character. Consider adding a space-saving wall-mounted pot filler for convenience, and tie everything together with period-appropriate light fixtures that enhance both functionality and aesthetic appeal. Five. Cozy textures and finishes, layering for warmth and depth. Rustic kitchens thrive on the beauty of natural materials and textured finishes that bring warmth and depth to the space. In a small kitchen, layering these textures strategically can create a sense of coziness without feeling cluttered. Stone backsplashes or distressed wood paneling make for excellent wall finishes that add a grounded, rustic feel to the kitchen, while rough-hewn countertops introduce a tactile quality that's both functional and aesthetic. Adding soft textiles is a great way to balance the ruggedness of rustic materials with a touch of warmth and comfort. Plaid tea towels, linen curtains, and jute rugs bring a homely, lived-in feel to the space, while also enhancing the rustic ambience. Opt for neutral or earth tone textiles to create a cohesive look that complements wood and stone elements. This layering technique softens the overall design, making the kitchen a cozy retreat rather than a stark workspace. To achieve the perfect balance of textures, aim for variety in material finishes but stay within a consistent color palette. When layering, avoid overcrowding surfaces to maintain a spacious, open feel. Tip: use hooks to hang kitchen towels and utensils, freeing up counter space while making them easy to access. For extra charm, consider displaying vintage cutting boards or hand-woven baskets to add texture without compromising functionality. Six. Rustic color palette, earthy tones and subtle contrasts. The color palette of a rustic kitchen often draws inspiration from nature, with earthy tones and muted shades that exude warmth and relaxation. For a small kitchen, selecting a restrained color scheme of soft browns, warm grays, and gentle greens can open up the space and create a tranquil, countryside-inspired atmosphere. Lighter shades on the walls paired with darker accents, like cabinetry or open shelving, add subtle contrast that enhances the kitchen's rustic aesthetic. While sticking to earthy tones, don't shy away from adding small pops of color through decor elements. Vintage dishware in pastel tones, copper pots, or even a patterned tile backsplash can introduce contrast without overwhelming the room. These small yet intentional accents add visual interest and personality, giving the kitchen a lived-in look that feels authentically rustic. The key is moderation. Ensure that the colors complement the base palette, keeping the overall look harmonious and cozy. When working with color, remember to balance darker tones with lighter shades to avoid making the space feel cramped. Tip: use a matte finish for wall paint to maintain a rustic, natural look, and consider chalk paint for cabinets if you want to add texture and depth. A lighter ceiling color, like off-white or soft cream, can make the space feel more open and airy, enhancing the kitchen's inviting appeal. Seven. Functional decor, combining beauty and utility. In a small rustic kitchen, every item on display should serve a dual purpose, bringing both functionality and beauty to the space. Instead of traditional storage, embrace open shelving with vintage-style spice racks, enamelware displays, or mason jars for storing dry ingredients. This not only creates easy access but also adds a decorative touch, allowing everyday items to become part of the kitchen's overall design aesthetic. Choose decor that enhances the rustic look while keeping the space organized and practical. For example, a wooden ladder shelf can hold pots and pans, doubling as a decorative piece that saves space. Displaying utensils on wall-mounted hooks or arranging cutting boards against the backsplash adds visual interest without sacrificing valuable counter space. Items like woven baskets or vintage tins can serve as storage for kitchen essentials, merging decor and utility seamlessly. Embrace a less is more approach to avoid cluttering the kitchen. Prioritize pieces that contribute to the design and consider storage solutions that double as decor. Tip: group similar items together, like matching spice jars or a collection of wooden utensils, to create a cohesive look that feels intentional. Use drawer organizers or small trays to keep countertops tidy, ensuring that every item in your rustic kitchen has both form and function. Conclusion. Creating a rustic kitchen in a small space requires thoughtful consideration of both form and function. By focusing on these foundational elements, natural wood, vintage hardware, clever storage solutions, and statement fixtures, you can establish a strong base for your rustic design scheme without overwhelming your compact space. Remember that authenticity in rustic design comes from a careful balance of old and new, rough and refined. Each element should contribute to both the aesthetic appeal and functionality of your kitchen, ensuring that your space not only looks beautiful but works efficiently for modern living. Stay tuned for part 2 of our series, where we'll explore additional elements that will help you complete your rustic kitchen transformation, including textural elements, color palettes, decorative accessories, and finishing touches that bring your design vision to life.